Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be cutting a very simple gown or baby frock for my 2-year-old. Please watch to the end to see how the dress will be looking on her. So let's get started. Our fabric is on 4-fold. Now we are going to be starting with the yoke. As you can see, it's on 4-fold, and for the length of the yoke we're taking 7 inches. By the time we're done sewing, we'll be having about 6 inches. Then for the shoulder measurements, we are taking 4.5 inches for her shoulder measurement. Then after that, we proceeded to take the armhole measurements, which is 5 inches. And after that, we join the line and then went on to divide the armhole into two, and that gave us 2.5 inches. Then we marked out half inch to help us draw the armhole curve for the front panel of the dress, just the front alone. We took out that half inch and drew the curve, and that's it. So the next thing is to go ahead to take the neck width. For the neck width, we took about a little above 2 inches, not up to 2.5. Then for the neck width, we took 2.5 inches. Then we went on to draw the curve. Now after that, we took out half inch from the shoulder line measurement. That will help the dress sit properly on her shoulder. Then the next thing was to divide her chest measurement into 4. And then we went on to add half inch allowance for ease, then 1 inch sewing allowance. So at the end of the day, we added 1.5 inches. Then after that, we took out about 1 inch and then made a curve. Now this will help the dress sit properly on her chest. Then we went on to cut the excess fabric out. Then for the neck, for the front, we just cut the front part of the dress. For the back, we came down with just 1 inch, but I later realized that the 1 inch wasn't going to be enough, so I came down with up to 2.5 inches and then trimmed it out. After trimming it out, I'm still going to cut open the back for button. So we took out the front piece of the fabric and then cut out the half inch that the half inch for the armhole measurements. I'm sure you remember when we took out half inch for the armhole measurement. We are cutting it out now. Remember, we didn't do it with the back panel. So now we're done. I went on to cut open the back. This is dependent on how you want it to be. You can make it 1 inch, 2 inches, 3. But in this case, I made it 3.5 inches because the back neck was very high, just so the dress will pass through her head properly. So now we are going to begin to sew. The first thing we're going to do is to pipe the front and the back also. So for the opening, we are going to place the fabric like so, sew it and then turn it over. Now we're done. This is the back, then this is the front. So after that, we are going to pipe the back neck like so with the fabric. Now we're done. We place the button loop to help us fix button, and that's it for the upper part. Then for the bottom part, this fabric is placed on 4 folds. Then for the gown length measurements, remember for the yoke we took out 7 inches. After sewing, we are going to be left with 6 inches. Then the gown length is 21 inches. So remember to take out the 6 inches for the yoke. Then for the width, 15 inches. It's placed on 4, or let me say 2 folds. So by the time you pick one and open it up, you're going to be having 30 inches in width. So the first thing we are going to do is to go ahead and fold or hem the down part of the gown, the fabric. Now we're done hemming both pieces of the gown, both pieces of the down part of the gown. So to proceed, we went on to cut open the front, which we folded it into two, and then notched the center. Then for the bottom part, we are going to also fold it into two and also notch the center. This would help us to pleat properly. Then we went on to place the two notches for the bottom and the top part to face each other, as you can see. Then you can begin to pleat. This pleat is totally dependent on you. If you want it to be box pleated, if you want it to be, is it kissing pleating they call it, however you want to pleat it, you just go ahead and pleat. But the first pleat should align with the notch. So this is what I did for my own. I went on to pleat and pin. I did the same thing for the other side of the fabric. And then by the time you're done, make sure that the sides align with each other. And as you can see, the sides for my own is aligning with each other. And then I went on to to pleat the other side, and then I proceeded to sew. Now this is the front part of the gown, then this is the back part. So to join the shoulder, we went on to place them with the right sides facing each other, and then we went ahead to join the shoulder. And after that, this is what we have, as you can see. So the next thing is to pipe the armhole. Now we're done piping the armhole. This is all we have. So we went on to join the sides of the gown. Now we're done joining the sides. This is what our gown looks like. So the next thing is going to attach the bow. Sorry, the next thing is for us to attach the bow. So for the bow, the width is 4.5 inches. Then the length is about 8 inches or 8.5 inches. I went on to cut the same, to make the same measurement for each piece of fabric for the different colors. Yeah, same measurement. Now I'll place it like so and then sew it. I'm done sewing. I also went on to put a stay on it to help the bow sit or to give it a little firmness. So the next thing to do is to go ahead to fold it and sew it around just like so. And I'm done sewing. I went on to cut open one part to help me bring out the front side of the fabric. Now I'm done. This is what I have. So I'll go ahead to gather the bow and then tie it. I'm done. This is what the bow looks like. So now this is what our dress looks like. Our dress is ready. Let's see what the dress is going to be looking like on my daughter. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Please remember to subscribe, share, like, and even drop a comment for me. Thank you. See you in our next video. Bye.